Hi, good day everybody. My name is Attorney Charles Zavala from Zavala Texas Law. We are an immigration, criminal, and a business law firm located here in Houston. Today we have a video regarding, it's about immigration. More specifically, it's about what's called an investor visa, more commonly known as an E2 investor visa. So when most people think about immigration, they think of family-based immigration, like for example, if I married someone from another country trying to bring them here. But there's another side or uh, another side to the coin, so to say. There's employment based. So that's what today's video is about. It's about an investor. It's kind of called the entrepreneur visa. So what it is this. It's essentially the USA government. It's a pay to play sort of visa. The USA government says this: listen, foreigners from other countries, if you want to buy a business here in the USA, open up a business, buy a franchise, we will essentially let you do that, and we will give you a visa. It's not a green card, it's not citizenship, it's just a temporary visa, and you will come here to the US and you can operate your business, right? So that is a very good opportunity for people who are entrepreneurs, business owners who want to take their chance here in the USA. So what has to happen? What are the prerequisites? What's needed? Blah, 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 all that stuff. So let's just start with the basics. First off, you have to either purchase a company here in the USA, franchise it, or create one, right? Those are your main things. You have to show the government that you are willing to bring a business here. But not only that, you can't show that you're going to open up a little lemonade stand on the corner, right? The government wants to know that there's going to be some money tossed around, right? Because the idea of this visa is you're bringing money from an outside country here into the USA, hoping that it'll grow, hoping that it'll provide jobs for people in the USA, hoping that, and honestly, it's going to provide taxes, right? That's what they want to do. They kind of want to collect. So a lot of people will ask me, oh, well, what type of business do I have to have? Sky's the limit, man. As long as it's legal and you can show documentation and it's a legit business that's making profit, or at least running, you should be good. If the business is losing money, and the government thinks that you just kind of got this business just to kind of get a visa, you may have some troubles when you're renewing it. But if you have a good business plan, put it all together, and you can show that, hey, you're making revenue, you're making some profit, you should be in a good start. So that's the first thing. You need to be able to open up, lease, franchise a business. Second question I get a lot is, how much money do I have to put down, or what's the story with money? Because obviously if you open up a little lemonade stand, that's not going to cost a lot of money. But if you decide to open up some sort of store with employees and stuff, that's actually going to cost more money. Unfortunately, I don't have a solid answer for you. And that's not because I'm dumb and don't know the rules. It's because immigration doesn't say a number. It's not like they say, hey, $100,000 or this. What they say and what case law says is it's going to depend on what type of business you have. For example, if you're going to open up a multi-million-dollar business, the government's going to say, all right, well, you know what, you at least have to put some good money down, either in a deposit, in an escrow, something along those lines. It's got to be commensurate with what your business is. Let's say on the other end, you're opening up or you're buying a restaurant, right? A little mom and pop pizza shop, right? You're allowed to do that. What we need to do is show that you are putting money down, not a substantial, not all of the money down, but you that are investing, you're serious about doing this. So normally what we say our clients to do is, listen, if you're thinking about opening up a store or buying a store, get all your contracts ready. If you're going to buy the store, put it in your contract that all this is subject to you getting your visa, because remember, if they deny your visa, you're not going to be able to come in the USA, and you're not going to be able to run your business, and then you wasted all your money. Damn. So instead what we do is, you can move the money into escrow, which is just kind of like a holding pot, and you show that to the government. You say, listen, government, we've already got the money ready, we put it in escrow, we just need you to approve our visa, then we can move forward. Okay? So I usually try to tell my clients, listen, $100,000 is kind of a nice little benchmark I like to use. Remember, it can change depending on what type of business, but that's normally the involvement, And in that, what you can include is, if you're buying a business, the cost of buying the business. If you're leasing it or franchising it, the attorney's fees, that's a good one, because you could tack that onto the price to hit that number. If you have employees, if you buy renting lease, if you need furniture, you need to get all that stuff ready, get the contracts ready, and show the government that, hey, listen, I'm ready to move in on this as soon as you guys approve it. Another dilemma us lawyers usually have when we talk about investor visa is they're going to say, well, okay, well, do I go ahead and put the money down, buy everything, and then wait for my visa? Or do I get my visa, then do everything down? It's kind of what came first, the chicken or the egg. And to tell you the truth, unfortunately, there is no straight answer. What we like to do is this. We like to show that, hey, we have contracts ready, we have the place ready, we have all the ducks ready to go, money's in escrow. We're just waiting for Uncle Sam to go ahead and stamp that and say, okay, you're cool, you can come in, right? So those are very important things to know. Another thing is, the foreigner, you have to make sure you're from one of the countries that we have this treaty with, right? I would say for the majority part of the world, you're okay, but you still want to make sure you're one of the treaty nations for the E2. I know there are some countries that are not part of it. That's just because of the deals that USA made with them. So you need to make sure that you are from one of the countries and that you are making a substantial business entrepreneur effort here in the USA. So let's pretend we have all that, right? Let's pretend, here, who can we use? Let's pretend we have Pierre. Pierre from France, right? He wants to come here and he wants to open up a wine store, right? Well, everyone likes wine. So he's got the lease, right? He's got contracts for employees. He's got inventory. Everything's ready to go. And all of these is contingent on him getting the visa. What happens is, because Pierre is in another country, he lives in France, we don't submit the paperwork here in the USA. We're going to submit it to the US consulate that's over there in France. Most likely it's probably in Paris. I'm not entirely sure. But we send the paperwork there, and what they're going to do is they're going to schedule an interview for Pierre to come in. They're going to look through the application. They're going to make sure everything's cool, ask him questions, and then they'll either approve or deny. What we do here at Zavala Texas Law for anybody who's trying to apply for an investor visa is we get the packet together. Just like immigration, it's going to be a lot of forms. Not only that, though, you have to have a business plan, right? The government was going to say, listen, if you want to come open up a business here in the USA, what's your plan? Every business should have a plan, revenue, expenses, growth. You should be able to read a P&L sheet, right? So that's part of it. So let's pretend everything goes good. Pierre goes. And they say, hey, Pierre, you know what? We like the applications Zavala Texas Law did was so fantastic. We're going to go ahead and approve you. So what they'll do is most likely they'll get his visa and they'll stamp it, right? And when they approve your E2 investor visa, it's valid for 5 years, right? It's not invalid indefinitely. It's not invalid for all that. It's valid for 5 years. But the good thing is, once those 5 years are coming to an end, you can renew it for another 2 years, and then you can keep on doing that in perpetuity, forever. Renew every 2 years, renew every 2 years, renew every 2 years. Unfortunately, there is no way to get a green card through this investor visa, but you never know. Maybe Pierre will meet somebody here in the USA, falls in love, gets married, and now he's able to do it through that. Okay, so that's one thing about the investor visa. Another good thing about the investor visa is obviously people have families. You are allowed to bring your families as well, right? They can come, they can work, they'll be able to go to school, and so that kind of helps the whole family aspect of it. But if you are thinking about getting this investor visa, don't let the process of applying for it scare you. If you have a good business idea, if you got plans, you got a strategy on how you want to do it, move forward on it. The most important thing is you just have to be able to explain to the USA government that your business is going to work here, right? And you have to show that, listen, you're putting down money and you expect more money to be coming in, which is ultimately going to go to the IRS, which the government's happy about. Okay, so if you find yourself that you are interested in an investor visa, but you're just kind of scared, don't know how to do it, give us a call. That's what we're here for. We handle a lot of investor visas, people from all over the world, and it's very exciting because it's a different part of immigration. This one has to do, it fuels the entrepreneurial, the business mindset person, and it could be a very fun time. So if you are interested in it, feel free to give us a call, 832-819-3723. My name is Charles Zavala from Zavala Texas Law. You can check out our videos, our Facebook, our website. We have more information regarding this stuff, and we're more than happy to help you with any of this. We are based here in Houston, Texas, and sometimes I get calls from people all over the world or say, oh, well, you're in Houston and I'm in so-and-so. That doesn't matter. Immigration is federal law. So that doesn't matter whether you're in Alaska, you're in Hawaii, you're in Puerto Rico. We're really following the same rules. Different areas kind of have different circuits, so have little sub rules, but in general, us being here in Houston, that doesn't stop us from being able to help you. We help people from all over the world all the time. So if you have any questions, please give us a call, 832-819-3723. My name is Attorney Charles Zavala. Good luck and have a great day, okay? Thank you.